everybody to the inaugural Casady School Athletic Hall of Fame induction ceremony. You know, we'd like to thank the Hall of Fame Founding Committee and the Casady Alumni Association for initiating this very important program. The nominating committee, raise your hand. Thank you, thank you. We will be unmasking their cell phone numbers and addresses for those who may be interested. Our head of school, Nathan Sheldon, is returning from Houston as we speak. He was there celebrating, receiving an award for one of our upper division teachers who received an award from our association for some exemplary teaching. And Nathan, with the weather and also this modified schedule, he's probably almost landing right now, but he just wanted me to share with you that he's 100%, 110% behind this project, and he's sorry that he couldn't be here because of this modified schedule. And his words, he said, "We are here to celebrate your support and accomplishments which have allowed us to stand on your shoulders. So congratulations to each and every one, and a heartfelt thank you." And he's from our head of school, Nathan Sheldon. So he will be here. You will see him later, but he just really apologizes that he couldn't be here at this moment. The Hall of Fame is a tribute to the outstanding athletes, teams, coaches, and contributors who have brought honor to themselves, to their school, and their community. The Hall of Fame is a motivating influence to our youth to excel, and it fosters the pride in the greater Casady community. Casady is a school dedicated to excellence. Let's start this evening by honoring our contributors who have played a significant role in the Casady community. A contributor is a person who has been a loyal and devoted supporter and has made a significant contribution to Casady athletics. And tonight we honor 3 of them. Dr. David Flesher served as Casady School's team physician for nearly 20 years and worked with many of our SPC championship teams. In his words, he did it for the kids, and he enjoyed being around the children and the teams. Please congratulate Dr. David Flesher. A marvelous athlete at Casady, himself lettering in football, basketball, cross country, and track, and a track star at Duke University. Dr. David Holden served as our team physician for many years and was instrumental in the development of both the athletic training program and the strength and conditioning program at Casady School. Dr. Holden served as a team physician for the U.S. Olympic team, and he was the team physician for the University of Oklahoma gymnastic teams for 20 years, helping them to 13 national championships. From the class of 1971, please congratulate Dr. David Holden. Gary Julian has been a steadfast supporter of Casady School and Cyclone athletics. Whether rain, sleet, or snow, he can be often found on the sidelines cheering the Cyclones, usually wearing shorts. His support continues to make significant impact on all of our programs at Casady School. Mr. Julian has coached multiple teams at Casady and at different levels also. Coached middle school. Over 10 years at Casady, and currently he's also helping coaching our boys varsity soccer team. From the class of 1978, please congratulate Carrie Julian. I would like to note that Clay Bennett, class of 1978, was also selected to be a member of the inaugural class of the Casady Athletic Hall of Fame, but he will be inducted at a later date. Next, we honor our coaches who have demonstrated exceptional leadership, character, and athletic achievement. Tonight, we honor 4 coaches. Coach Arthur Hoot Gibson has been described as the architect of Casady Athletics, as the Cyclones were the founding member of the SPC conference during his tenure. In his 25-year career, he coached football and track, highlighted by 2 undefeated championship-winning football teams. For his accomplishments, he was also inducted into the Oklahoma City Coaches Hall of Fame. And represented by his grandsons, Chris and Brendan Horn, let's celebrate Coach Hoot Gibson. Coach Virgil Grantham coached multiple sports during his 40-year career at Casady. Teams under his direction won 23 SPC titles, and he was selected as the Daily Oklahoman's Little Old City Basketball Coach of the Year 3 times. Coach Grantham was inducted into the Oklahoma City Coaches Hall of Fame, and also inducted into the Oklahoma Coaches Basketball Hall of Fame. Please congratulate Coach Virgil Grantham.
Game. That was a mistake.
Coach Glenn Sears taught physical education and coached multiple sports over parts of 5 decades. He was selected as the Daily Oklahoman Little Old City Football Coach of the Year, and his 1972 Cyclone football team went undefeated and won an SPC championship. He was also a coach of boys track, girls basketball, softball. He was athletic director, director of transportation, bus driver, and about anything else you could think of. He also did tennis at one time. Represented by his lovely wife Kay and their family, let's celebrate Coach Glenn Agency. Coach Dorothy Edwards is responsible for putting Casady School field hockey on the map. During her 37-year career, she coached 17 SPC championship-winning teams. She also coached teams in softball, volleyball, and basketball. Casady's field hockey field is named in their honor and named in the honor of Coach Edwards. Please congratulate Coach Dorothy Edwards. Let's give all our Cyclone coaches a warm round of applause for their efforts and significant contributions. For team recognition, I'd like to ask everybody to hold their applause. We'll call the ones that are here, members of the team, and they can come up to the front. Recognizing the 1959 boys baseball team. This impressive team finished the season with a record of 16-5 and an SPC conference championship. And of special note was winning at that time the state's premier high school baseball tournament held in Norman, Oklahoma. Introducing team members of the 1959 baseball team, we have from the class of 1962, Randolph Deal. We have from the class of 1961, Doyle Tunnel. We have from the class of 1961, Steve Klein. And representing Dr. Paul Brown from the class of 1961 is his son, Paul Brown, from the class of 86. Tom Rucker from the class of 1961 and Dale Mitchell from the class of 1961 were not able to travel from Virginia, but they're being represented by Mr. Mitchell's son, Cole. Let's congratulate the 1959 baseball team. Recognizing the 1989 girls tennis team. The members of this team were instrumental in 6 consecutive SPC championships for the Cyclones. And introducing the team members of the 1989 girls tennis team, we have Meredith Geiger-Walton from the class of 1990. From the class of 1991, we have Dr. Sarah Yoko. From the class of 1992, we have Dominique Holmesy-Gruss. And from the class of 1992, we have Dr. Andrea Fraser. Let's congratulate the 1989 girls tennis team. And now we'd like to announce and introduce our individual athletes. This recipient was Little All City and All Conference in football, basketball, and baseball. He was a Little All City Player of the Year in football and a Casady School basketball MVP. He was a member of the undefeated football teams of 1956 and 57. He was a winner of the Dartmouth Cup and a very rare Casady 12-sport letter. From the class of 1958, please congratulate Roy Williams. The next recipient was a 1957 Little All City running back. He was also an All-American prep football selection, baseball team MVP, and a member of the undefeated football teams of 1956 and 1957. Represented by his daughter, Gretchen Runkle Nicholson, let's celebrate from the class of 1957, Leighton Runkle. This recipient was a football Little All City first team for 3 years. Little All City Player of the Year in football, basketball Little All City first team for 3 years. 1968 and 69 Little All City Player of the Year in basketball. He was also a 3-year team MVP in basketball and winner of the Dartmouth Cup in 1969. From the class of 1969, please congratulate Danny O'Toole. This recipient was the captain of the 1972 SPC champion basketball and baseball teams. Little All City football first team, Little All City basketball first team, Little All City baseball first team. He was also the Oklahoma City Player of the Year in baseball, winner of the Dartmouth Cup from the class of congratulate Paul Head. This recipient was Little All City Football First Team, Little All City Golf First Team, Little All City Track First Team, winner of the Dartmouth Cup. From the class of 1977, please congratulate Dr. David Flesher. This recipient, volleyball All-SPC, basketball All-SPC, baseball All-SPC, also MVP in all three sports. He was the winner of the Dartmouth Cup twice. From the class of 1990, please congratulate Steve Murphy. This recipient won 4 SPC championships in tennis, 4-year tennis team MVP, NCAA All-American and All Pac-10 Conference Player of the Year from 1991 to 1994. From the class of 1990, please congratulate Meredith Geiger. Two-time volleyball MVP and two-time captain. 4-time basketball MVP and two-time captain. He's also on 2 SPC basketball championships, tennis award winner, Bryant Memorial Award winner in tennis, tennis team captain 1992, two-time part of the SPC championship tennis team. From the class of 1992, please congratulate Dr. Andrea Fraley. This recipient, Little All City Basketball First Team for 3 years. Basketball, Oklahoma City Player of the Year his senior year. He was also the State of Oklahoma Basketball Player of the Year. He's also the Oklahoma City all-time scoring leader in basketball. In football, he was all-conference. In football, he was all-state. He was the winner of the Dartmouth Cup. From the class of 1994, please congratulate Mike Jones. This recipient, Oklahoman All-State Basketball Team for 2 years. Oklahoma City Friday Basketball Player of the Year for 2 years. All SPC Basketball Team for 4 years. Led Casady to 3 consecutive SPC Basketball Championships. Winner of the Smith Cup. From the class of 2003, please congratulate Megan Savage. We'd like to note that Bert Messaball from the class of 1957 and Camille Paris from the class of 1972, they were also selected as members of this inaugural class, and they will also be inducted at a later date. Again, we'd like to thank the Hall of Fame Founding Committee and the Casady School Alumni Association for this support of this very important program. We're very fortunate to have a program like this to inductees a nice warm round of applause, and thank you for everybody for being a part of this great evening.